Howdy y'all, this is going to be a 2019 Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi. It's got the ticking sound on cold start. With the research I've done, I found out it could be a cracked exhaust manifold or the bolts actually broke off into the head. And it's got about 53,000 miles now, and this problem started probably around the 41,000 mark. We got her chocked up. E-brake is on. We've got a 22 millimeter on here. We're just gonna break the bolts loose, or the nuts, and then jack it up. We're probably gonna jack it up right here. It looks like it has a lot of strength. And we're gonna have to get this some bolts in front of the catalytic. So a little bit further back might be better. We're gonna remove the inner shroud, 8 millimeter. Yep, that one broke. All right, I ended up saving 1 out of the 3. All right, this is what we're dealing with. You can see a little bit of brown up here, like it's been leaking. Got 2 bolts holding the manifold to the rest of the exhaust. Heat shield looks like a 10 mil. Some WD-40. Oh yeah, 10 millimeter. Okay, that bolt is broken. We're on the bottom heat shield nut. Last heat shield nut. Gonna have to use a ratchet for this one. We got 3 nuts removed. This one didn't come out, but the heat shield is coming off. And this does have air suspension, so I think it's gonna get in the way. Oh, and we're out. 14 millimeter. Always do the hard one first. All right, so I'm gonna try to loosen this side first, see if it relieves some tension on the other side. Go box end, tap it with a hammer. I'm not sure how okay. So in this case, it was better to do the easy side first. So when you work on cars and you take something apart that has like 10 bolts, you always want to start on the edges, like the back, the front, and you want to end up in the middle. And when you put it back together, you want to start in the middle and work your way towards the edges. So what we're going to do is 13, and it looks like we don't need the 1-inch extension. And these are only torqued down to 18 foot-pounds, so these should easily come off. I hope. Did my ratchet just skip? Oh yeah. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to use this ratchet. All right, 13 impact socket, and I'm trying my best to always use 6-point. Gosh, this got a lot of slop in it. Oh, Craftsman. Well, all right, that's not good. Well, just gonna keep going. All right, we got a little bit of rain coming through. Gotta shut the hood. Probably gonna leave that one for last. Oh, shoot. Alrighty, it's still sprinkling, but I think we can still get her done. Hopefully that's all the rain for the day. Yeah, looks like this stud is gonna make it a little bit harder. All right, pry bar under the transmission. Just enough room. All right, looks like it might fit out the front. Let's see. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Oh yeah. So we had to go out the front. The two middle runners use nothing but the 10mm bolts. On the front and rear runner, they're going to use the 13mm with the 10mm for the heat shield. So 13s, 10s, 10s, 13s, and then this 10 that went in the front. And this 10 in the front was the same size as the bolts in the middle. All right, so it looks like this first stud's going to come out pretty easy, just by scripts. All right, we got the ground off the battery, just to be safe. This welder is kind of ancient. It works on 110 volts, which is good. I'm gonna put it on 3, and we want it to melt fast, so probably D, just to give it a quick zap. We're gonna hold this washer on there like it's life or death. I think I'm attached to the stud pretty good. Now I've got to twist this washer out. I know we're not going to be able to get it centered. We could try. Ouch, right in my sock. I feel like I'm just twisting the nut right off. Oh no, it's turning. It's all turning. Oh, it was all turning. She's coming out no matter what. There we go. She played hard to get, but we got her. Oh my goodness. We got it out. Time to proceed forward. Old manifold. No cracks. Just had a leak on the very back runner. Gasket. Looks like all the holes match. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this back in there because it was a hard time even getting this one out. So it looks the same length, pretty much the same hole pattern, a lot beefier. Bolts that came with the kit, looks like they match, and it's all Dorman. This is a Dorman part. All right, here we go. Stud that broke off in the heat shield, 2 that came out normally, and the one that broke off into the head, and then 5 10mm bolts. And then we got 5 10mm bolts and 4 bolts that replace these 4 with 4 nuts for the heat shield. This is the part number I ordered, 674498, and I'll leave a link in the description. It did come with the bolts, 32134, and it also came with the flange nuts or bolts, 03442. All came in the kit, and the gasket. Riley's brake cleaner. It's probably the best brake cleaner. Gasket's coming in through the front. Come on. There you go, there you go. Get in there. Get around that wire. Okay. Looking good. Okay, after lots of finagling, I finally got all the bolts in. So what I found out is this has to be the first bolt you put in. It has the smallest hole in the manifold, and I actually had to pry up on the manifold to get this to line up through the gasket hole in there. And then after that, all the other bolts just went in hand tight. Pretty easy. So this one has to go first. All right, this is the torque wrench we're going to be using, Injure. I'll leave a link for this also. It only goes from 5 to 50 pounds. We have some torque wrenches, but I figured it's time to get a new one, especially that starts around 5 pounds. It comes with a inspection certificate. Passed. All right, we've got the torque wrench set to 18 pounds. A little bit extra. A little bit extra. All right, that was with the 10mm. Now we're back to a 13. This is the Trouble Runner. I'm thinking that this manifold looks a lot more beefier. It's got this cross brace built in. I think it's gonna hold up. If not, already done this job once. Hopefully it shouldn't be that bad the second time. We found out that taking things out the front and removing them works better on this vehicle. All right, this is the last heat shield bolt. It says 70 inch-pounds. And I don't have anything that measures inch-pounds, so I'm gonna go hand tight. And then maybe like a little bit extra. Well, it's raining again, but we honestly don't care. All right, these go down 24 foot-pounds. Visual inspection. Ground cable going back on. A lot of sparks. All right, I'm gonna put this microphone right here. Go ahead and start her up. Sounds pretty good. All I hear is injectors. And don't forget, these two have threads. It says 130 foot-pounds. And then recheck after a couple hundred miles. All right, y'all. So you saw the gasket was in good condition, just had a little leak. No cracks on the manifold. And what it ended up being is broken bolt and another broken bolt. So this one was about to break. Right when I twisted it, it broke off. All right, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully this video helps you get rid of your Hemi tech. All right, it's currently 52 degrees outside. We're gonna do a fresh cold start.